I told her meet me in the back. That ass fat, and she don't know how to act. When she back that thing up on the nigga, it's a wrap. I'm just trying to hit it once, I'ma take it to the back. She came in with a man, but she leaving with me, yeah. Cause she know that I'm the man. Said she got a plan, and she know me from the gram. Oh man, I think she might could be a fan. Made me think twice, so it might could be a scam. Oh yeah, might be fire. But one thing I hate is a liar. Cause I don't know who you was prior. Tryna set a nigga up, you could try, but whoa, these hoes ain't love you. Probably took your number, but you know I won't call you. Rather stay on point, cause I can't fall for you. They say pussy run the world, can't let it control you or destroy you, yeah. I love all women, I'm 10 steps ahead when I know what y'all doing. Yeah, he a nice guy, but you won't talk to him. Unless he got cash, then you probably gon' screw him. I told her meet me in the back. That ass fat, and she don't know how to act. When she back that thing up on the nigga, it's a wrap. I'm just tryna hit it once, I'ma take it to the back. And she came in with a man, but she leaving with me, yeah. Cause she know that I'm the man. Said she got a plan, and she know me from the gram. Oh man, I think she might could be a fan. Made me think twice, so it might could be a scam. Oh yeah.
She called me the one, said she coming round 2. Jordan 3s on my feet, ring the bell, buzz 4. Got 5 on it, boy, you gon' need a couple more. 6 p.m., now we headed out the door. Lucky number 7, yo, meet up on A Street. Chanel number 9, got it smelling like a pastry. Now we on 10, she was rolling up a great tree. Pouring up shots, don't chase me. Bitch, I got asthma. She was tryna be my bae, ain't no Tampa. Don't think about it too much like Sanford. I ain't got nothing for a hoe.
I told her meet me in the back. That ass fat, and she don't know how to act. When she back that thing up on the nigga, it's the rap. I'm just tryna hit it once, I'ma take it to the back. And she came in with a man, but she leaving with me, yeah. Cause she know that I'm the man. Said she got a plan, and she know me from the gram. Oh man, I think she might could be a fan. Made me think twice, so it might could be a scam. Oh yeah.
What's up, y'all? It's the Hood Trucker Show, and I'm the Hood Trucker. Take this off the screen. Let's see. Welcome, everybody. Who's in the chat here? Let's see. Paul Screws in the building. Joe with the whack jokes in the building. Let's see. Well, Miss Nobody in the building. Ronald Jones in the building. Glad y'all could stop by. Internet not the greatest tonight, but you know how it go. That's how we get down. Okay, so looks like we're ready to go. We don't have any issues. What we're talking about tonight, Governor Ron DeSantis. What's wrong with him? Claims to be, he's a Republican, in case you don't know. Claims to be a person for freedom, but only if the freedom, only if he agrees with the freedom. Miss Nobody, did you get the storms in Georgia, Hood Trucker? No, I'm in Arkansas at the moment. We hit a little rain. Hit a little bit of rain on the way here, but not nothing too bad. I mean, rain never been my concern. It's the snow. Because the snow, when it hits the ground, it turns into ice. And ice on the ground is never good. So I'm not really. I mean, rain can be an issue sometimes, especially if it's super, super hard rain. Then it becomes a visual. It becomes a visual problem. Like, can you a lot, and then it's not even me. It's the other. I'm more concerned about the other drivers than myself because some drivers, they panic. in certain situations, and we're the professionals out here. I mean, it's understandable that some regular drivers are not experienced in the weather, so that's why I'm knowing this, and I take defensive driving precautions, stay away from them people, either hurry up and pass them, or hurry up and get away from them some kind of way, or let them pass me, or whatever. But yeah, I don't hang around. Hang around. Usually, we call them four-wheeler in the trucking world. We call them four-wheelers, so we don't hang around four-wheeler too long, especially in any type of weather, because you never know what the driving skills are. But back to what we're talking about. I'm going to show two clips. A lot of people talk crazy about MSNBC. I mean, it's to me, they're only really trustworthy when they're talking about people in opposition or who would be considered in opposition of them. What's going on with you, Beware, in the building? And so we're going to play two clips from them because, Ron DeSantis, I don't think he's ever been on MSNBC. And if he has, maybe only once or twice. I seen him on Fox News, and they were pumping him up about, the kid situation and all that. Why you would do them kids like that? I don't know, because I mean they're the kids, and as the old saying goes, if it don't help you, it sure can't hurt you. So if you're saying that the mask, don't do anything, then why do you even care? I mean, he's talking about it's a what did he say it was? Whatever word he used, he said it's like a fiasco. It's like, it's not. You shouldn't be doing it, in other words. But listen, if you are protesting, like for example, they had that convoy, goofy ass protest that there's no blacks on in the convoy, and then they went and interviewed a couple of them. They didn't even know what they was protesting against. They said something about being automized or whatever to use. I mean, it's incredible. But let's get into this first clip here. And it's from, let's see, did I share this? No, I didn't. It's from the, let me see if I can back this up. It's from the Morning Joe show on MSNBC. And I didn't share it. Okay, so let me stop. That. Okay, I forgot to put it on there. Okay, here. And they asked who raised him. Let me just see. Go back here. Okay, yeah, they were asking who raised this dude. Like, why are you over there berating little kids and shit?
You do not have to wear those masks. I mean, please take them off. Honestly, it's not doing anything. We got to stop with this COVID theater. So if you want to wear it, fine. But this is ridiculous.
And that so frustrated him, he had to shake his head. Then he said, that's what he said. He said COVID theater. Now, the whole point that the Republicans, they try to preach or talking their politics about is freedom. Let's back that up one more time. Watch it again.
You do not have to wear those masks. I mean, please take them off. Honestly, it's not doing anything. We got to stop with this COVID theater. So if you want to wear it, fine. But this is ridiculous.
So it's ridiculous if you want to wear the mask, but it's not ridiculous if you're standing out protesting to not wear the mask.
All right.
Incredible.
Good Lord. Where was that guy raised?
So
in a barn?
mean.
I mean, serious. No, I'm serious. Was that guy raised in a barn?
Oh, I love this reaction. It's so mean. Oh, my goodness.
That's what we say. in the South when somebody is rude, but I really do. A guy, Willie, being rude to kids. I seriously, this is a question I asked. Who raised him? Like, who would want their child to behave that way toward other children? It's like, we see this. We you and I, our kids are involved in sports. Our parents saw us when we were involved in sports. Whenever you see coaches going after kids or whenever you see parents going after, it's just so offensive. And I just wonder, what is it about this party now, this Donald Trump party, where rudeness becomes a defining characteristic that actually the base looks for?
And actually, he's actually made a point. Like, if you see coaches yelling and screaming at kids, we've all seen the videos. I mean, they look down upon because they're yelling and screaming at the kids. You got COVID and, going on. And again, even if the scientists say, the mask don't do anything, it's not going to stop nothing, which I don't know if it's 100% true. Listen, you got a covering over your face. I mean, you mean to tell me it's not going to do nothing? Like every virus will come right through the mask? I mean, I don't necessarily believe that or whatever. But, I mean, to get so upset about it, you shaking your head afterwards and you're going to tell them this is ridiculous and all of that. I mean, that's kind of like the same thing.
Yeah, it is a strange phenomenon that's happened in the age of Trump, which is that displays like that are somehow viewed by some people as strength, or at least by the people who act that way, in this case, Governor DeSantis, as owning the libs in some way. We got to get rid of these masks, so I'm going to bark at a bunch of teenagers at a school. That was at the University of South Florida in Tampa, berating these kids for wearing masks, and they did.
Oh, man, that lady's crazy.
They took them off because the governor of their state told them they could. He went further, though, Joe. Yesterday, Governor DeSantis at that same event, after barking at the teenagers, telling reporters, unlike Ukraine, France would not have put up a fight if Russia had invaded. Listen.
It's inspiring to see these people just grab rifles who are civilians and going out there and fighting to ward off a Russian army. A lot of other places around the world, they just fold the minute there's any type of adversity. I mean, can you imagine if he went into France? Would they do anything to put up a fight? Probably not.
You see the kid in the back with the mask on? That was the only kid that didn't take his mask off. And you know what happened to him? I was watching another clip about this. And what ended up happening is one of Ron DeSantis' staffers pulled him to the side and said, either take that mask off or basically either take that mask off or don't go back on the panel. And so when you see him walk off, he has the mask on. And then when you see him walk back on the panel, he has the mask off. But my question is, why is it that these kids, if that's the case, I don't understand okay, they're kids, I get that, but and they, Ron is the governor, and you may not be thinking. I mean, I don't think I was thinking about politics when I was their age, but that's why parents need to be more involved with these kids. Like he comes up there and scolds them or whatever, wearing masks. They're kids. They take all the masks off. You got the one kid that's standing up for his right to wear the mask, because even Ron said you can wear the mask if you want to, which was not true, because his staffer pulled that kid to the side, made him take the mask off. It gave him an ultimatum, like, you either take the mask off and get off that panel, or you take the mask off and you can get back on the panel. So kids, parents need to be more involved with their kids, to let them know how to react to certain situations. They're kids, of course, so you got to hold, but you got to hold adults to a different standard. And he's absolutely wrong for going at them kids like that, though, in my opinion.
Okay, so again, this is what I don't get. Okay, this guy went to Yale, and I'm not asking him to know history because he went to Yale. Maybe
Did he?
maybe he's. I don't know what. Maybe he studied basket weaving at Yale. I'm not sure. They didn't let me even.
Hey, clown. Maybe he studied basketball. Yeah, let me see. Break that up.
I don't know what. Maybe he studied basket weaving at Yale. I'm not sure. They didn't let me even walk on the campus. They never. I'm not allowed on Ivy League campuses. But anyway, they're afraid I might try to apply again for a school. But I'm just not sure where that attack against the French came from, because those flip comments brought me back to what French President Emmanuel Macron said back in 2018 when Donald Trump retreated, abruptly announced that he was going to force troops that wanted to stay in Syria to help their Kurdish allies. When those troops in Syria were stopping the Iranians from going in places we didn't want them to go, that was holding Russians in check. And when the Russians attacked us, we killed 300 of them in about 5 minutes, that kept Assad in check. It was Donald Trump who cut and run. And what did the French say? Well, Macron said, I very deeply regret the decision Trump made on Syria. To be allies is to fight shoulder to shoulder. It's the most important thing for a head of state and head of the military. An ally should be dependable.
So when Ron DeSantis over there talking shit about France, it was Trump that pulled out and didn't do shit when they were attacked, as opposed to the French.
Again.
Yeah, maybe he did take basket weaving at Yale.
It was the French that wanted us to stay in Syria with them and help other allies. You can say the same thing about Afghanistan. When we left Afghanistan, it was the French that said, what are you doing? We need to stay here. We need to behave honorably. We have to honor our commitments. So again, DeSantis, he doesn't need to learn about the French resistance from 1940 to 1945. Just, I don't know, read newspapers. It happened a few years ago, Ronnie. Not that hard. Not that hard to figure out. But again, Willie, just pure ignorance after being extraordinarily rude to kids.
Well, here's the worst of it. He does know that. He does know better.
Absolutely. You don't think he knows that? Of course he does. But he's on display for a potential run at the presidency. He's got to do that. He's got. I mean, there was a lot of melanin in those kids that he was yelling at. So he gets points for that. But here's the thing: where's the convoy about Ron DeSantis telling some kids they can't wear the mask? I thought the convoy was for the freedom. You should be free to wear a mask too. Just like you should be free not to wear a mask. If that's your argument, then you should be just as free to wear the mask and not be accused of being ridiculous.
Just thinks the people that he's talking to, the people he's trying to appeal to, don't. So he makes that sort of whatever you want to call that virtue signaling argument. And you don't have to go back to World War II, Joe. As you know well, French troops died alongside us in Afghanistan. So when the United States was attacked, NATO troops went to Afghanistan, many of them French, and died in the defense of the United States. So ignorance, whatever it is, it was really an appalling display yesterday, but perhaps not surprising, Elise Jordan from Governor DeSantis.
Yeah, I guess he just wasn't busy with Yale history classes. Maybe he was more busy at the frat house,
And I agree, Randy Stokes. MSC is a puppet. I agree totally. But that's why I said they're reporting, or their good is in opposition of whatever. Then they want to be reporters when it's in opposition to anything democratic. So I'm not saying that because we're watching a MSNBC clip that I'm totally for MSNBC. They're only, just like Fox News. Fox News is only good at reporting the opposition as well. Now, a lot of that is not accurate reporting either. But only in opposition should you watch these two networks.
There's a certain nastiness to those comments and contempt even for the students. It just makes me sad. I don't know, almost a little bit of a sadistic edge. It's interesting. It's going to be interesting to see how his character unfolds on the campaign trail.
You know, Joe, I think we all better, strap ourselves in, because we're going to see more of this in the next couple of years. And it's play acting. I mean, people like the governor of Florida think that part of Donald Trump's calling card, in the sense it was too many Americans thought, oh, he's a tough guy. Look at the way he talks. So they're trying to mimic him now, and it'll get worse. We know it'll get worse.
Exactly.
Well, and just playing to the lowest.
So they're going to go on and on. So let's get out of this and let's go see one more clip from The Beat. It's another MSNBC show, but he has a different take. He has a little bit different take. Same general take, but in a little bit different way. Is this it here? I think this is it. Yeah. Okay.
Florida Governor Ron DeSantis has found himself in a freedom snafu. The MAGA governor has long claimed to fight masks on behalf of personal freedom, but was caught on a hot mic berating children for making their own choice to wear masks at his indoor press conference.
Yeah, as you said, he's been the guy for the freedom shit. Freedom. And like he said, freedom only applies if you agree with whatever it's applying to.
You do not have to wear those masks. I mean, please take them off. Honestly, it's not doing anything. We got to stop with this COVID theater. So if you want to wear it, fine, but this is ridiculous.
See, he's over there shaking his head, and he's talking about freedom. If you're talking about freedom, you should be free to wear the mask.
DeSantis in a huff, telling kids to take off the masks, then saying it's fine, but ridiculous. Now, this clip is going viral, probably partly for the awkward vibes, and partly because in an instant, it shreds so much of that talk of freedom and liberty. After all, people have the free choice here to make their own decision. Right. As one of the students reminded this Republican governor by speaking out.
It's my right to have my mask on.
Right.
The governor has no right to tell no kid or no one who they can or can't wear a mask.
Now, this shift
100%. Totally agree.
That the country is undergoing, and the president talked about it in the State of the Union, is to so-called endemic policy, which just means more evolving safety rules, different approaches, feeling it out. It will test all of us. Masks are no longer the seemingly constant requirement they once were, but people have a range of risk profiles and now the freedom to make their own choices. Now, if someone keeps yelling about defending freedom, but then yells at you when you exercise it, well, they may not really be into freedom. They might be exposing they weren't really about freedom in the first place.
Yeah, they're about the freedom that they want you to be about. If you ain't about the freedom that they agree with, then they're all against freedom.
Janis Joplin used to sing, "Freedom's just another word for nothing left to lose." And for some people nowadays, it's another word for doing whatever you want and then demanding everyone else just do it your way. The problem is that's literally not what freedom means. If you keep saying something fictitious to put on a show that you know is fictitious, do you know what that's called? Theater. It's funny how some are projecting their own COVID theater problems on everyone else.
Exactly. Yeah. Ron DeSantis is full of shit. Okay. See, we got some more people showed up. Let's see who's in the building. Let's see. Naifa in the building. Moonlight. Beamy Cross. Let's see. Randy Stokes. Who else? Miss Brown Skin Lady. Let's see. Ronald Jones. Is there two Ronald Jones in here? Let's see. Because I seen Ronald Jones earlier with the thing. Let's see. Is it? Ronald using his other his other deal. Let's see. Okay, let's go back and look at what's going on here. No damn way I would have removed my mask and would have had some angry eye. Let's see. YouTuber got suspended for 7 days in a strike and being accused by YouTube for spreading misinformation. When the channel showed a clip of a Ukraine man blowing himself up, he got clipped from CNN. Well, there's certain YouTube channels, because CNN has a YouTube channel, and there's certain YouTube channels they can do certain things that other people can't. It could have been something with the commentary too, though, so I'm not sure. Let's see. My mother-in-law is a black Trump conservative. She was mad that I made my children wear a mask, even though it was optional. I mean, you can never be too. I mean, you know, as a parent, you can never. You should always err on the side of caution. You can never be too careful. So I'm still wearing my mask and asking that people keep their distance or get cussed the fuck out. Absolutely. Let's see. It's the same as Dems rules for the, but not for me. Right. Absolutely. Rules for the, not for me. 100%. Let's see. Ridiculous that we minimize this situation to wearing a mask. It's probably more to it than that. I would have reason to believe. See Ronald Jones on his other account. I don't know, it's a little fishy. Couldn't see Naifa's comments. Okay. Let's see. I remember people were attacking and bullying people for not wearing masks. Now they're going to get bullied for choosing to wear one. That's crazy. Some people got addicted to wearing the mask. I mean, if you were wearing a mask and didn't get sick, it's probably you know, it's probably a good indication you might want to continue to wear that thing. Let's say he's a straight clown determining another person's level of comfort. Absolutely. Brown skin lady, it's your kids, right? I have 2 masks and have never worn them. My choice, but you want to wear yours. It's cool. Absolutely. It's about choice. Now, again, they did the convoy because they were saying that they didn't want to be mandated, which means that you wanted to you didn't want to be forced to do something. Ron DeSantis went in there and told them to take that shit off. You can wear it if you want to, but it's ridiculous. So what is that saying? We don't need to salute nor say nothing to each other. Yo, we don't. I know who he talking about. Okay, so look. Come in and chime in. I'm gonna drop the link right now in the chat. So you want to chime in. Also, did you hear that Benzino got caught at a motel with the same sex with a male counterpart? Did you hear about that? I got the clip on that too if y'all want to see it. Little strange. This goofy shit is pathetic. My daughter has COVID 2 times over after the vax. I haven't been vaxxed and never had it. My sister got it after she took the vax, and they told her she didn't get enough vaccines. Let's see. Who was Benzino? You don't know who Benzino? That's the dude from Love and Hip Hop. Let's see. I guess is it safe to assume we don't watch Love and Hip Hop? He's from Boston. He live in Atlanta now. There's a YouTube channel that they pretty much get body cam footage on the different celebrities. So he went after Eminem back in the day. Absolutely. They pretty much get body cam footage on different situations, and a lot of times it'd be celebrities. They had a body cam footage the last time. I think he was getting evicted out of his apartment or something was going on. This time they was at a Super 8 motel or Red Roof Inn, something like that, and they were getting put out because they didn't pay the bill. I guess the checkout was at 11, and the cheaper the hotel, the less leeway they're gonna give you when it comes to checking out late. Because as y'all already know, but Benzino out there bugging out, absolutely. With a man in the room, y'all was in the man with the room. I mean, they was in Brookhaven, which is was kind of nicer part of Atlanta or suburb of Atlanta, or whatever you want to call it. And he apparently lives in Atlanta. So why you got you in a hotel with another dude in the cities you live in? I have no idea, but didn't explain. So you can come to your own conclusion. The only thing that they were playing clips of in their YouTube clip, the only thing they were playing clips of was that he had made some homophobic type comments about when Lil Nas X kissed the dude on BET. So they were kind of going at, I think it's BNC network he was on, and he was talking about that. But this particular YouTube channel was not them. It's somebody else to get the body cam footage. So it was a little strange. It's kind of going off, getting a little crazy. You know what I'm saying? It was getting a little crazy because he was getting put out. He's talking about he's going to sue Red Roof Inn. And first of all, what the hell are you doing at Red Roof Inn anyway? I don't even stay at Red Roof Inn. The hell is you doing? So he in Roxbury, Boston. He kind of sounds like a Boston dude. He kind of sounds like he has like one of them Boston accents or something. See, my cousin had it when we first heard about it, and she said her brain isn't the same anymore. Yeah, they said that they're looking at people like 6 months after they had it, and they had some type of brain damage or something. So let's see. Oh my God, miss nobody. It affects all so differently. Absolutely. Red Roof Inn, yeah. Red Roof Inn. Blessings to you all caught COVID and beat it. Absolutely. Blessings to you. There are plenty that caught it and didn't make it. That's why I say, we gotta stay hood fit around here, man. You gotta stay hood fit, be that hood fit gang member, because you never know, and the healthier you are, the more likely, you may be to, fend that stuff off. I mean, listen, whether science says so or not, I mean, to me, it's kind of hard to believe that one extremely healthy person versus somebody who's not so healthy would not have a better chance at as overcoming that if you ever catch it. So hell yeah, keep that immune system up. Absolutely. That's why we got the fitness channel. We got the fitness. Got to get back on the fitness. But I did a podcast earlier today talking about my experience with keto and all of that. I had some good experience with keto. I wouldn't do it if I was like really wanted to lose weight really fast. I would consider doing keto again. But I think fasting is better, and if you fast, in doing intermittent fasting, like for example, what I try to do is like I don't eat after like between 8 and 10, and then I don't eat again between like 10 and noon. So I'll stop it like between 8 and 10, depending on what's going on, and then I won't start eating again until like 10 in the morning or like noon, and I do that every day, and it works pretty good. You cut down your eating time, so you don't have a lot of time to eat during that time. So that by in and of itself can kind of cut back on calories and stuff like that. So and then your body regenerates cells and stuff like that when you do fasting and stuff. So it's just fasting is good, and I encourage everybody to do it at least once every 3 to 6 months or so, like a 24-hour. If you don't do it every day, I would do like maybe like a 24 to 36-hour fast, like every 3 to 6 months, and but also practice intermittent fasting as well, because if you intermittent fast, it makes it easier to go and take it a little further, because while you're fasting, your body is is learning to deal with not having carbohydrates that it usually uses for energy. So BB Cross, thank you. Say I'm looking good. Thank you, appreciate it. Working on it, trying to get hood fit around here. Is that me? Oh no. Let's see what happened here. Let's see. Pikachu, everyone reacts. Okay, let me see. I don't know. I got lost here. Let's see. Oh no, it was HoodTrucker. Let's see. BB Cross Chew, everyone reacts to it. Okay, good, my bad. Indeed, better stop that. Say Paul Screws. Let's see. Randy says, Paul Screws, do you know do you know many people? Do you know many people who actually had the flu, was diagnosed with COVID to spread the COVID propaganda? Keep kind, many people also suffer and die each year from the flu. I mean, if they tested them, I don't want to lose fast. No, because if you lose too fast, then you get loose skin. So kind of want to, and not to mention, here's the thing. If it took you 10 or 15 years to put on 50 pounds, I'm not saying you should take 10 or 15 years to take it off, but listen, whatever you did the last 10 or 15 years, take your time. Just take like a year or something. If you don't lose 50 pounds, I would say take a year to a year and a half. And you eat right, exercise, because what I was saying today on the podcast is that you can diet your way to a certain weight or whatever, but you're not gonna look like you want to look. Let's see, Moonlight 11 watching, only 2 thumbs up. Yeah, go hit that like button, hit that subscribe, please, y'all, please. It helps the algorithm. We appreciate it. Let's see. Hit the like button. Absolutely, 100%. Sorry, Trucker, you stopped, and I thought it was me. See, sorry, Hood Trucker, you stopped, and I thought it was me. Okay, I'm lost a little bit. See, you're freeing skulls. Okay, yeah. I mean, not in the greatest area. I did the test. It said it was good, but sometimes I'm out here in Arkansas. I was in Alabama last night, got completely cut off, and now I'm in Arkansas, a little bit better. I don't think we're gonna get cut off, but I'm looking at the little thing up there. I got 2 bars. Well, I suppose it's 2 out of 3 bars. Now it looks good. So it's fluctuating. There's a lot of people in this area that might be, sucking up all the damn internet and shit. It should look a little better now. Starting to. Okay. Okay. So I don't want to lose skin, as you should not. Nobody wants that. So, Trucker, why people love to say I want to lose a lot of weight first, then want to tone up? Would that be difficult? No. Actually, yes. You say you want to lose weight, then tone up. I mean, it depends on how fast you lose the weight and how much weight you're losing. So if you, let's say, like for example, on keto, you can lose a pound a day on keto. So that means you can lose 30 pounds in a month. That's why I said, yeah, you can lose weight, but me in my particular case, I didn't like the fact that how I looked like a crackhead. Because that's anytime you lose shit fast like that, I mean, your body is basically feeding on itself because your body is using fat for fuel. So basically your body's feeding on itself. And then when you work out, especially in the beginning, you may not have as much energy to work out or whatever. And not only that, you don't get it like you're losing. It pretty much drains all the water out of your body, pretty much. And so you don't have any water, and muscles are like 60 or 70% water or something like that. So think about it. You're gonna look flat. Again, I did keto, and I did keto for probably 6 to 9 months or something. Totally, like I would do it for like 3 months, get off, do another 3, get off, whatever. And I didn't really like it. If like you're a woman and you want to lose weight for a wedding or something and you got a month to go, I would get on keto. And then, you're not going to be shapely looking because you're going to have a lot of, what I'm saying? It's like letting the air out of a balloon. It's like really fast. So it's not going to be right. So my suggestion is to go old school, work out, do tons of squats, because tons of squats and tons of back exercises, because your legs and your back are the two biggest muscles that it is. So that's why if you see me in my videos lately, I've been doing squats, then some type of push-ups, and then maybe either a push-ups and pull-ups deal or a squats and push-up deal. Just because I get I can kill 2 birds with 1 stone and keep my heart rate up, cardio, that kind of thing. And then you're working on, the legs, which are the biggest muscles in your body, and your back. You could do bent over rows with dumbbells, or get one of those bands or whatever. Do that at your back. Any type of back raises or anything like that. Like you can lay on the floor, do back raises like that, and then do squats. My suggestion is do like 2 muscles at a time and do them back to back like that until you huffing and puffing until you can't go more. Take a rest and then do it again. So that's why, like, when I do my videos, I'm doing them like pretty much actually how I do it. So I'll do maybe 1 or 2 sets. Like for example, I'll do squats, and then I'll do push-ups, and I go back to squats, and then I'll do push-ups again, and I'm huffing, right? And then take a rest, and then come back and do it again. So that's why, like, when you see me, it's like he's only doing 2 sets. No, that's just how I filmed that, so you can get the idea of how it's going down. Same thing with the pull-ups in the truck. They're like assisted pull-ups. So I'm not ripping down the the thing on the shelf on the top. I'm doing assisted pull-up, but it's enough resistance so I can get some muscle flexion in there. And then, and then I do squats, or then I do these or whatever. So it just depends on whatever day it is, how I'm feeling, how much room I got, and how much time I got, stuff like that. Let's see. Yes, it would be. Let's see. The nurses that come to my home keep asking me if I'm sick because my nose is all stuffed up, and I know has been getting stuff bad since my 30s. That could be a function of your diet. Like, a lot of a lot of stuff happens mucus wise because of what you eat. So like, and you'd be surprised what you eat that causes mucus. So mucus is a bad thing. Let's see, the COVID test was phony. I don't know if I can read that, man. You're gonna have me shut down over here. Let's see. Okay. Let's see, oh my god, are you in the truck? Yeah, I'm in the truck. You came through Alabama. Which area? I go to 20 to I think the 65 to the 22, I think, something like that. I think that's how I go. 20 to the 65 to the 22. Came through Alabama. Yep, sure did. Let's see, that's crazy. Yes, fasting is so essential. Yeah, because it rebuilds it kind of throws out trash cells and regenerates new cells. So fasting is awesome. See, I have 2 COVID tests. Okay, let's see. No way, 30 pounds in a month. I would look like a sick chicken. Yeah. I said Ramadan is coming soon, so I'll be fasting for 30 days. Ramadan. So is that like you don't eat in the daytime and then you eat at night or something, or you drink water only day, something like that? Because I know that there's some athletes or something. I know in football or something, they was having issues with fasting and stuff. Let's see, Randy Stokes. Oh shit! I'm supposed to take that down. I'm tripping. Got that up there like that. So hopefully we don't get a strike or something. Yes, fasting is so essential. Absolutely. Let's see. I'm a little behind. Majestic Pharaoh in the building. Appreciate you stopping by. Hit that like button if you can. Let's see. I don't want to look like a crackhead. Hell no. Let's see. Yes, go to old school and do the work. 100%. I'm not saying your relative didn't have COVID. Okay, we're gonna chill with the COVID stuff. Let's see who else is in there. Let's see, Randy, because all the precautions people haven't taken. Absolutely. I was wondering how you were doing the pull-ups in the truck without tearing it up. Because at the gym they have those pull-ups where they have the little platform right there and you can put weight on it. It's the same concept. It's just when I'm I just use my legs, and then and as my arms become fatigued, I add more and more pressure with my legs, and it allowed me to do more reps. And that's basically what that assisted pull-up thing at the gym is. Notice as soon as people started getting the shot, then they started back requesting everyone to get flu shots. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with that. It's so much going on, man. With that, I don't know. Who knows what's going on? Let's see. Yes, I have a lot of that every morning. I hack up crack. Yeah, check your diet. Dairy. You might want to think about cutting out dairy. Also, you might want to think about increasing your water consumption, because being dehydrated, some of us don't even know that we're dehydrated, but if you monitor your urine, you pee in a cup from time to time, you can tell whether or not you're dehydrated. If your pee is like really if it's really have a urine smell or it's really yellow, you're probably dehydrated and need to drink more water. And that can help with mucus. I have asthma, so I gotta make sure I drink a bunch of water, because I naturally get congested. Even like now, you hear me snorkeling and all that. I probably don't drink enough water. I can admit that. So yeah. You see, be across, you pass by me then. Is that Birmingham? Is that Birmingham area? Probably did pass right by. You see, I'm going to ham. See, I be going ham with superset push-ups and pull-ups. Absolutely. Man, them things work too. See, screw the flu shots. The flu shots are only good for the last strain of flu. This doesn't sound healthy. I don't know. The supersets are good though. Let's see. You go through Mountain Brook, Helena, Hoover on I-20. Okay, then hit 65, right? Yeah, absolutely. I don't really know what cities I'm going through. I know I just be pushing through there. Who knows what I'm doing? See, correct, but no food or water, dusk till dawn. Okay, I mean that's still good though. That's still good. How Joe says, how much you pay to get your truck back? What happened was this. Here's what happened. A lot of us, what we do is we go, because that's it, like, especially the pay ones. If you drop your trailer there, it keeps your spot there, and you can take your truck and do whatever you want with it. So a lot of times, I'll go and I'll drop my trailer and I'll take off and then come back 2-3 days. And at that time, it was $20 a day, but you have two ways to pay. You can pay with fuel. If you get 60 gallons of fuel, that will cover a day. So my truck carries 200 gallons. So let's say I'm there for 3 days. All you gotta do is pump 180 gallons, 60 at a time, of course. I don't know why they wouldn't let you 180. You don't get credit for 60 gallons if you pump 100 gallons. If you pump 180 gallons, you get credit for 60. If you got to pump 3 different times at 60 gallons, which I did, because I would go in there with the truck empty and then go in there and pump 180 gallons and get the parking for free. But it's a hassle. So what I started to do, and a lot of people apparently were doing, we're going there, bringing your trailers, dropping your trailers, and going off for the weekend, coming back and pick up your trailer, and you don't really owe nothing, because when you drop your trailer off, you get a ticket. So when you pull into that thing, you get a ticket, and then you go park, and then you come right back out. You get 2 hours for free. So you go in, get your ticket, go drop your trailer, come back out. It takes 15 minutes, right? Unless you take a shower or something still. As long as you got out of there by 2 hours, then it's free. So you come out of there with your truck, leave your trailer there, and then you come out with your truck. And then when you come back to pick up 2-3 days later to pick up your trailer, you get another ticket that's good for 2 hours. You go pick up your trailer, come out, and you just park at a $20 facility for free. Unless you get caught and they tow it. It was $550 to get that trailer back. But it ain't the first time I ever got towed in Atlanta. I parked at a Goodwill one time, and somebody told me I could park there because I was visiting a relative, and the relative told, "Oh yeah, I worked there. They could park there anytime." Turns out that wasn't exactly true. It was $800 that time. $800 to get my thing. And see, both times, I came up with a story and was actually got the company to pay half. Like, so this particular time I got the company to pay half. So, we split it half and half. And because it's their trailers on my equipment. And then so so it only cost me, what's half of $550? $275. Still. I won't be doing that again. Let's see. I laughed my ass off. See the say wrong crap. Let's see. Joe, what's good in the hood? Let's see. Going to buy a hood fit and throw it in the trash, allegedly. As long as you buy it, I don't give a shit what you do with it. It's not my. That's your money. It ain't mine. Let's see. Mucus is no good at all for the body. Absolutely. Be across you from Bama. Let's see. If you pee, stank, something going on with you. It's a lot of times it's just as simple as not being hydrated. Let's see. No eating, sun up to sun down. Let's see, buffering. Okay, we're still looking good. I got 2 bars going. It's switching from 1 to 2. Yeah, what happened with that? Okay, damn. Let's see. At Goodwill, they got me at Goodwill. $800. Is there security there to prevent another truck from grabbing the isolated trailer in the parking lot? Now, what they have is they have this. They have this thing. Okay, like say this is the bottom of the trailer. There's what's called a kingpin, right? It sticks on the bottom, and that's the kingpin. Kingpin connects to the fifth wheel. So when you back the truck up to the kingpin, to hook the trailer, the kingpin grabs it and it hooks on, and that's how you lock it in and you take it off. There's a so the kingpin stays down. There's a lock that you can put on there so that your a fifth wheel won't. It's too big for the fifth wheel, so it's just gonna bump up against it. That's how you keep it from stealing it. But there's no foolproof way to keep them from stealing your trailer. They can knock that thing off. They can pick the lock. They can do whatever. If you really want that trailer, you can get it. Yeah, there's security, but there's probably, I don't know, 500 parking spaces there. I mean, they're not going to be able to monitor everything. They got cameras. Who knows how good the quality of the thing are. So, it's really no foolproof way. See, when I get super fine, I'm wearing my hood fits to a truck stop. Yeah, they're going to be on you. You said going to buy a shirt and send it to Kwame as a prank. Let's see, I lost it. As a prank, see if he wears it, the 7-foot sissy. Or maybe even put it on his channel. Let's see if he put it on the channel. See, yo, my cousin. Let's see. For you, my cousin, in my Mr. Prickles voice, don't become a lot lizard. Hell no. Yeah, don't do that. Is that Diet Coke? Shit look yellow. Is that piss allegedly? No, it's not. No, it's not. And none of your business what it is. No, it's apple juice. I just had a big container and fucked around, lost the top. So I poured the rest of what I had in there. I don't know what the hell I did with the top. I'm always losing some shit. Support the Hood Trucker. Actually, absolutely hit that like button. Yeah, hit that like button. Hit that subscribe also. Absolutely. Brown Skin Lady, subscribe to the second channel, Hood Trucker Fitness. Absolutely. Absolutely. Make sure you get over there. We talking a bunch of fitness over there. Absolutely. Let's see. Hood Trucker was working out in ripped jeans today, y'all. It was a little nippy. I was gonna put some shorts on, but I was like, wait a minute. Oh, this is a little nippy out here right now. It's a little nippy. And look, I need to conserve my laundry. So sometimes if I'm gonna work out, I might as well work out in some stanked up. Some of it's already stanked up already. Not stanked up, but you know what I mean. I ain't messing up a whole new. Man, I gotta watch that stuff, man. Let's say bless the kid. Cash App, absolutely. Bless your boy with the Cash App, 100%, and the PayPal. Incredible Hulk shorts. Oh, that's what I wanted to say. I went by. I meant to go by that T-shirt place. Subscribe to it, absolutely. I went to that T-shirt place and I got a lot of stuff out of there. I got some joggers out of there. I'm gonna try to do some stuff with, see what we can do with. I got a bunch of colors for the color schemes on the shirt. I got a bunch of new colors. I got chameleon. I got some bronze. I got some cold colors. Let's see. Trucker going out with the porn star. Trucker going out with the porn star, getting her back broken every day, allegedly. No, there's no porn stars in here, dude. Come on now. Let's see. I work out in anything I can find. Sometimes my robe. Oh, speaking of a robe, did you hear that? Have you heard that? What's that shit on Instagram? If you don't show up and get it done, or you got to show up to get it done. That was hilarious. Speaking of robe, that dude. If you go to his channel, I forgot his name. But if you go to his channel, that's all he ever wears is a robe. That dude stays in a robe. That shit crazy. Yeah, he's like rapping like on a like a karaoke machine, and then he's got a beat machine. So he starts off. You gotta show up if you want to get it done. You gotta show. And then he drops the beat. that shit went viral, and he's in a robe. This shit's hilarious though. That shit is hilarious. Let's see, Moonlight, I gotta go do it over 50, and I'm not playing with him. Yeah, they gonna be on you, especially with that hood trucker. That hood fit gang membership or the hood fit anything. You put anything on them, you're like, what? What's going on over there, man? Look at her over there. She hood fit around this thing. Most definitely. Absolutely. So, let's see what's going on here. Let's see if I listen. We got a little bit more time. If y'all want to come stop in, I'm gonna drop the link again. Feel free, speak your mind. Feel free to speak your mind. Dropping the link in the chat. 100%. See, don't play with them. Moonlight is. I'm gonna have truckers ordering your merch. Absolutely. Moonlight. I watched that video where that kid. He got arrested as a teenager. That you sent me, and he got arrested as a teenager, and they held him for like, I don't know, a couple weeks or something, and they never charged him with anybody. With anything. And they just let him go, and they basically racially profiled him, and they gave him a settlement for $900,000. But that same dude, that same channel, I forgot the name of the channel. It's what's the name of that channel? And it's a good channel. I watch it all the time. What is the name of that channel? I can't think of it. But that's the he did a story on that police that the judge let him out of jail. Not let him out of jail. He didn't put him in jail after he was convicted. And they said that he can get an appeal bond and stay out during his appeal. So, his first words were, this is why people don't like the police. He's straightforward. Apparently, he's got a TV show. He had a Karen. I seen a video today. He got a Karen, was calling his personal cell phone and shit. He pissing people off over there. And look, if you pissing people off, you probably saying some stuff people need to hear. Let's see. Moonlight. Let's see. I ordered a mic. I'm gonna be ready for live soon. We absolutely. Yeah. Come over here and test out your mic anytime. See, that's crazy, right? Yeah, absolutely. What happened? What did I miss? Okay. Did you see a story of a 5-year-old beat a teacher unconscious? How does a 5-year-old beat a teacher unconscious? Hold on. Wait a minute. How does a 5-year-old, let me see if I can find that real quick. How does a 5-year-old beat a teacher unconscious? Let me see if I can find that real quick. I got to see that. Hold on. 5-year-old. Oh, there it is. It's in Florida. Teacher hospitalized after student. Wow, hold on. Let's see where. How does that happen? Hold on. Let's see. Miami. Okay, let's get this one. Wow, that's incredible. Hold on. Let's look at it. Let's look at that. Wow. Y'all see that? Let me go. Okay. Shit.
Now at 5:30, we're checking in on a Broward Elementary School teacher who police say was hurt by a 5-year-old student. That teacher's injuries sent her to the hospital.
It happened last week at Pine Lakes Elementary School. Now there are questions as to whether teacher safety is being put at risk. CBS 4's Joe Murray joins us with that and the district and teachers union response to all this. Joan?
Well, the school board is meeting right now. They're not talking about this incident publicly, but the teachers union president tells me it isn't the first time that this 5-year-old attacked the teacher. Once before, he caused a bookshelf to fall and hit her. Now, I spoke with the teacher's father this afternoon. He tells me that she is doing all right. It's a question mark whether she will need surgery, but the teachers union is asking that the district fix it right now.
She's a sweet teacher. She's a sweet teacher.
Special ed teacher Tricia Meadows is still recovering nearly a week after she left her school on a stretcher.
Physically, extreme, condition, social, emotional, extreme condition, single mom of a 2-year-old.
Teachers union president said a 5-year-old slammed into the teacher. She fell and hit her head. And then she says the 5-year-old proceeded to punch and scratch the teacher.
We talk about this is a continuous problem, not just here, but the teachers are really under assault these days.
No, it's continuous problem, and it's I'm watching out through the social media platform. People like, how could this possibly happen from a 5-year-old or 4-year-old? Well, let me make it clear. It does happen, and it has happened, and it's still continuing to happen. It shouldn't take months from the first moment that anger, that violence, that attack happened. It should have never happened again. Again, the district's fault. They should have done better.
This parent, who asked not to show her face, said the district needs to do more.
My son is taught not to fight, to keep his hands to himself, and if anything, to tell the teacher. At the point when they take him off my son would have been, if she was unconscious, imagine a 5-year-old.
In a statement, the district acknowledged the incident, saying the situation was investigated by Pembroke Pines Police and handled in accordance with district protocols. Due to privacy laws, the district is not able to provide any additional information and defers to Pembroke Pines Police. And I did call the Pembroke Pines Police Department. They said it is still under investigation, but at this point they have chosen not to charge the 5-year-old. They say he is under the age of reason. Meantime, the teachers union is still going to be pushing for change. They said that they don't want to see this happen again to another teacher. In Fort Lauderdale, Joan Murray, CBS 4 News.
That is crazy.
Now at 5:30.
That is crazy. That is crazy. See, and you know what's crazy? Even worse than that, they don't pay these teachers shit. They don't pay these teachers nothing, man. Wow. Let's see. Can you? No. You see? Can you file charge? No, because she said they should. They're beyond the age of reason. Thanks, Majestic Pharaoh. Appreciate you. Yeah. Let's see. Sue the system. I mean, like most people don't even think a 5-year-old can do that. Like, I mean, a 5-year-old beat the lady into a stretcher. I mean, was it a big 5-year-old? I mean, look. I mean, there's some big ass 5-year-olds. I don't know. And then you don't know what the home life is. I mean, a lot of times the home life. They sure don't. Right. That's crazy. Like, I don't even know how anybody would want to be too. They get like 30,000, 40,000, nothing. Hell no, I wouldn't be no teacher. They could give me the job. No, hell no, not for that pay. Fuck no. Wow, that's crazy. Let's see. Gil Kwame said, I want to fight him. Probably so. A special needs 5-year-old on top of that. A special need. Who's that, Kiss? I know that's not Kiss. Miss Nobody with the throwback rock band. No, they don't. Hell no, they don't. They put that beast in a cage Come on, it's 5 years old. BB Cross, you ain't got no sympathy. Of course, wild down here in Florida, and they talk about NY. Well, look, people from New York moved to Florida. See, that's a good question, Trucker. How big was his 5-year-old? Oh no, but shit, you beating grown women to a pulp. Do they have teacher unions? That's a good question. Will Ron DeSantis have anything to do with it? Probably not. See, many special needs people are strong as hell. I've heard that. Absolutely. I've heard that before. See, I don't give. BB Cross has zero sympathy. Do not get any. Do not expect any sympathy from BB Cross. None. Let's see, not sure. I'm sure. Let's see. Yes, Kiss with Kelly Clarkson and Reba. Yeah, I remember Kiss. They were like the shit back in the day. 100%. I couldn't understand it, but you know, I was a Run DMC fan. See, Ronald John, I heard you refused to click on me link and tell him how you feel. Ronald, did you refuse? Don't say it. Don't say it. See, Ronald Jones, you dummy. Kwame couldn't beat up a grown man in the NBA size. Because what's his name? Kendrick Perkins said he didn't want that smoke. Kendrick Perkins, they was chest to chest. He sure didn't want that smoke then. See, either lock the kid up, or I'm sure I could find a special needs 8-year-old to beat. Let's see. You can't talk to Kwame Brown. You see, we used to get ass whooped by teachers in school back in the days. Yes. And they used to even, you know what's crazy? They used to send a permission slip home to ask your parents if they could whoop you. Can you imagine the outrage if somebody did that today? That shit would be all over the news. But that shit went on back in the day. Shit. I was hoping my parents was like hell no, and they said hell no, but shit, there's plenty of it was people in there. It was people in there that had yes on their permission slips, and look, they used to be hanging out. They sent it to the principal office. When they call you, they might even call you on the intercom, tell you to come get this ass whooping, right? And we go in there, and if you go, like, it was like a certain time. If you go to the principal's office after like a certain time, everybody knew that you was getting the ass whooping. And they had a special paddle. They had one of them paddles with the wood with the circles in it. You know you know what I'm talking about? The one like it's got a handle on it and it's wood and it goes like that. And it's got circles in there so it don't so it's wind resistant. They had the wind resistant paddles in there. Right, it's not good in a culture where you got the belt whooping over your back if you feel great. Yeah, absolutely. See, do that in Chicago. They strapped over there. Right. You see, the teachers in Jamaica would fuck you all the way up, you know, and your parents would fuck you all. Yeah, they can't do that. They need more of that. So it'll whistle. Hell yeah! They just swinging that motherfucker so hard. See, big ass board with the circles. Yes, absolutely. I'm so glad. Some consequences. Yes, they used to do that to us in church when I was going to church. They used to tell us to stick our hand out, and they would swap that motherfucker. It was like a rod, like it was about like that thick, and it was about like that. And that motherfucker, I don't know I can't remember if it had a handle on it or something, but that motherfucker it was like a stick. And they said, hit you in the hand. I'm not Catholic. This is like a Pentecostal church. They were doing that shit, man. I was like, man, hell no, you shit. You're gonna have me, you're gonna traumatize me. You see, get the Board of Education. Yeah, because they don't, a lot of them, they don't really be tripping. They don't, you know, they so like, we're so worried about getting reelected. I think they elect the school board like president or something, whatever they call them, the school board, whatever it is. Don't they elect them? Had to wash our mouth off with soap. I bet you did. I bet you did. My mom dared teachers that tried it. Right. So, look, hit you with more force. Yeah, because, look, parents do it sometimes too, but sometimes, you piss somebody off and they got action at whooping you, they're gonna whoop you with anger. Because hell yeah, and you would have to stand in the corner. Sometimes they whoop you with anger. And that, they be, look, ain't nothing worse than them angry whoopings. You get an angry whooping, like your mama really mad at you. Oh, it's coming with full force then. They whooping your ass with full force. But look, them kids to go in there and get their ass whooped and come out crying. We sat out there laughing like we be out there waiting on their ass. And then we get in a fight. And they fuck around and fight. And then they get called again and get another whooping. Look, everybody know, like, you go and it's right, like sometimes be right before school let out, and you go in and get your whooping. It'd be like 3 or 4 people in there, like sitting in the thing, and we sitting outside, like not by the office, but like kind of like off to the side from the office. And soon as motherfuckers come out there and they got the tears in their eyes, we laughing like, oh, that used to be the funniest shit ever. See, none of you ever experienced getting beat over your back with a belt from a teacher? No, they didn't use belts. They used them paddles. I don't think they did that. I think them belts was outlawed. See, I had a white teacher that would paddle, and I promised her that I would beat her ass when I graduated. Whip you while asking questions. Yes, I know, right? They mad, like, why you do this? You motherfucker, why you told you, mother. Boy, I remember them days, man. I remember them. That's why, man, look, I'm telling you, man, look, them motherfuckers used to go in there right before right before school let out. They had a line of motherfuckers in there. And we motherfuckers be coming out with some tears in their eyes. We'd be laughing like a motherfucker. Get your ass in here. Oh, man, see, they were not outlawed. They were not outlawed in the British system. They still do it today? Are you Randy Stokes? Are you from Britain? Let's see. Okay. Let's see. See, now if you blocked it, you get hit harder. Hell, y'all got to block that though. Let's see, kids got it easy these days. Man, they calling the police on their parents. Kids calling the police on their parents because look, not to say that, it's not warranted from time to time, because I was watching this documentary on this kid, man. Them parents were fucking that kid up, man. They was beating the kid and they was putting him in a trunk, like in the front of their bed. So they would put him in the trunk. They was dogging that little kid, man. He ended up dying, and CPS kept sending the kid back to the house. So there are cases where, the parents take it too far. And, as kids, I mean, if you just getting the regular whooping, it's a little funny. You see somebody get a whooping. As an adult, I shouldn't be laughing, but I'm saying as a kid, oh, man, it was crazy. Because like, even my brothers and sisters, when they used to get whoopings, we used to be laughing and teasing them and shit. Wear extra clothes. No, we used to get them butt naked whoopings, man. You go take the clothes off. You finna get this real right now. See, I ought to run up and on her and tip her wheelchair over. So look, Randy, so you know how Caribbean parents beat their kids. I got my ass whooped. I mean, listen. Woo! Man, I can only imagine. See how they make you get a switch from a tree. You get to pick your own whip. Absolutely. Oh my God. That's the worst. That's torture. That should be cruel and unusual punishment. Because that's torture. Here, go outside and pick the branch that I'm finna beat your ass with. Can you? I remember them days, man. I used to hate that. I used to wish every bad thing on my parents I could think of back in the day. You see BB Cross to an elderly, you probably see her around. You see get whooped at school, then go home and get your. You're right. Get two of them. Those Pentecostal were famous for beating their brakes off their kids. Absolutely, 100%. And at the church, you get beat. Because I was constantly fucking up. I was always talking too much or laughing and joking and shit. I was supposed to be. And then, yeah, go to church, get beat your hand, knuckles, and all kinds of shit beat up at the thing. Then go home, get another whooping. That's crazy, man. You know. Is it possible? Shit, I'm over 50. We both elderly now. Absolutely. No, I wouldn't say 50 is elderly. Fuck no. I'm not elderly. You got to lost your mind. I'm not elderly. Hell no. I refuse to be elderly. Let's see, pros. Okay. Let's see. I used to laugh at all of my mate cousins. They stayed in trouble. Yes. I mean, I was one of them stayed in trouble too. I couldn't stay out of trouble. See, because elderly, stop it. Right? So I was one of them. I used to live in trouble. I kept some trouble. That's why, like, when I got older, I was running from the police, and I'm used to trouble. And then, like, people say you talk too much shit or whatever, you getting at people, whatever. When you're always in trouble, you're probably always in trouble from talking shit to people. A lot of times. Yeah, I was the baddest of my siblings. Right. Absolutely. I was too. I was like, man, I was constantly doing shit. I was always doing shit. And then on top of that, I would do shit to my brothers. My brothers are 10 years older than me. And I would do shit to them, steal their bikes or their cars or some shit when I got older. They was always doing something. I was getting ass whoopings from them. And then I get ass whoopings from my parents. My parents called themselves sanctified, and we called hell. They go that sanctified word. Oh, I used to hate that. Hit the like button. Absolutely. Subscribe, share, cash out, blessings, the trucker. Thank you. Appreciate it. We would also appreciate it. Don't forget about the member section. We're going to start doing some content specifically for the members. 100%. I've been slacking a little bit, but I'm starting to get more and more organized. So, things going to be starting to run more smoothly, especially me, because I would call out all you ain't saved. Oh man, those bring back some memories, and these are not the memories that are fond. But those times, you look back on those times and you feel like, man, why was I so damn bad? And, you kind of, those times make you who you are. And, these kids nowadays, they don't know what the hell's going on. I saw something where they gave some kids a rotary phone, and they was like, what the hell is this? We don't know how to use this. How the hell you use this? I remember, like, used to even the push button phones. You push the button and it had that click, like. Let's see. You ain't lying, hood trucker, but we made it through it, and I'm damn sure didn't beat my kids to death. Yeah, because I think that they went overboard. That shit. Everything you did was deserved a whooping back then. Yeah, me and my older brother would get into it a lot, and we only 11 months apart. Right. I mean, that's how brothers do. But see, I'm 10 years 9 years younger than one and 10 years younger than the other one. And they kept me out there playing football. They fucking me up all the time. So that's why I was, good at football, because I used to play with people that were 10 years older than me. This here was a speed dial and rotary phone. Absolutely. And even if you got the push button, it was still a rotary. It was still a rotary type of phone. It was just push button. That was if you had a push button rotary phone, you was the shit. Beepers, absolutely. Trucker, what you can do also is create certain videos with hot topics and post it as members only post. Those not members will see a lock icon and ask to join to see perks like that. Yes, we are going to do stuff like that. Still working on that. Again, I'm formulating putting some type of time efficiency deal in place, so because it's all about time. Like, I could do a bunch of stuff if I had the time, but I'm gonna have to start making the time because you got a lot of stuff going on. So you had to pay for a push button line, absolutely, and then but still you could have the phone. It would but you paid extra, you can get the dial. I mean the not dial tone, whatever that tone shit is. Let's see. Paul Screws, my brother still laughs about that to this day. He said his first thought was, "Oh shit, she finna get beat down." Yes, absolutely. Back in the day, oh my God, you knew when you was getting the whooping. They told you, and they even said, "Go cut the switch." So you knew you was finna get it. So look, it's been an awesome live. I always enjoy hanging out with y'all. I wish I had more time. The internet is, back and forth, on and off. I'm in Arkansas, and I'm in kind of like backwoods Arkansas a little bit. I mean, it's better than it was last night. That's why I didn't even go on last night, because it was really bad. I did a podcast thing where it was like a remote podcast thing with Candy Cream last night, and then I got cut off because I was driving and doing it at the same time because I got a little bit behind schedule. But kind of got caught up, and we did this tonight, and it was awesome. So appreciate y'all stopping by. Don't forget to hit that like button, hit that subscribe, join the member section, please. I appreciate it. Cash App, PayPal, all of that, and go get your Hood Fit gang member gear. I'm going to be dropping new merch every week from here on out, especially next week, because I got some shit over there, right? It's just waiting for me to get to it, and we're going to probably drop every Monday. That way give me an opportunity to work my magic over the weekend and then drop it on Monday. So appreciate y'all stopping by. Y'all have a nice evening. Feel free to hit me on Instagram if y'all have some stories y'all want to talk about, whatever. Always feel free to send me your ideas, stuff like that. I'm always looking to, for stories to do and stuff like that. Sometimes I have a chance to look around, sometimes I don't. I'm always doing something, and Beware says, great live, no trolls. This was good, absolutely. So again, feel free to hit me on Instagram. Go check. I got the TikTok. We doing TikTok now. I still got the OnlyFans. I'm still working on some content for that. We got stuff all over the page. Check out the podcast on Spotify, all of that. So check us out. And again, don't feel free to send me any type of stories or any type of story ideas or anything like that. So with that, enjoy the rest of your evening, and we're going to get back at you real soon. Take care.